Morning everybody. It is Monday the 30th of July, penultimate day of vlog every day in July. That's gone fast. It's 2 minutes past 8 in the morning. I'm just going to film this quick bit here and then I'm going to go and get my fruit ready for work. I might wash some pots for Paul. He seems to find washing pots the bane of his life, and being off work with the kids and doing like breakfast and dinner and breakfast and lunch and whatever. It's like, all I seem to do is wash pots. I'm like, someone asked me on one of the comments, and I've not got back to it because I'm rubbish. Do we, lunch, dinner, tea, is it all interchangeable? Some people would say you're supposed to say lunch at, sort of noon, lunchtime, and then dinner would be your evening meal. But we tend to do like dinner at lunchtime. We say, well, I do interchange. I'll shout tea. Tea is our evening meal, I say. And like the kids, they have dinner at school at noon or 12:15 or whatever. Yes, I think they are all interchangeable. They are. I don't think you should say one thing at a certain time. There are people who do, and that's just how they've been brought up or what they say. That's again, I think comes down to where you're from, and then you get into the whole, what's the, is it a cob, is it a roll, the bread rolls, are they cobs or rolls or barm cakes or whatever. They're cobs here. I'm sure they taste exactly the same when they're barm cakes or rolls or whatever. It's just where you're from, I think. So yes, they're all interchangeable. Food, usually what I end up shouting at my lot when they don't answer and I've spent time cooking it. I just shout food. Boil it down to as few words as possible. Shoes, teeth, food. Anyway, so I'm going to show you some crochet today because I didn't get a chance to yesterday. I did start filming here before we left because Paul was on the phone to his dad because it was his dad's birthday yesterday, and I thought, oh, I'll be on for ages because it's normally a good half an hour he's on the phone. And he walked back in about 2 minutes into my video. I was like, you were on the phone? Of course I got the usual, you're unbelievable, you're always filming, So as soon as I step out the room, I honestly thought you were going to be on the phone for longer than 2 minutes. Anyway, so here's my dragon, my small but mighty dragon. His head is on, his mouth is on. I might have to put a few more stitches in. He looks a bit like a panting dog at the minute. So yeah, I might just sew his mouth a little more closed. His ears aren't, they're just pinned in place at the minute. I still haven't sewed the arms on. I started doing the head stuff and I thought, oh, I was going to go back and look at the arm video and see exactly where to place them, but I thought I'd have to do that later. So yeah, the head's on, I love how she does this. This is super idea. To put these ridges in, you just pinch it up and sew it. Just so simple. And then I put spikes on the back of his head to carry on the ridges down the back. Excuse the ends everywhere, I just need to sew everything in. So I've got to do the eyes next, and I've got the eyelids made, the top and bottom eyelids that you put in here. Then there's some horns and spikes to go on the back of his head. Excuse me, and then I believe it's the wings, and job's a good one. So I need to probably work on this tonight so I get it finished for tomorrow. I don't know if it's tomorrow a deadline. I haven't actually posted in the crochet along group because I'm rubbish. Just been making them. My phone is beeping at me. Oh, a reminder to step on the scales. That's not happening. Yeah, so there's my dragon. I didn't work on him at all yesterday because we were in the car most of the, in the car and out in Sheffield. But I did put the details in the bottom of my video yesterday, in the description of my video. I've started Tobin's blanket. I finally landed on a design, and it just so happened that somebody on Facebook in the Lollies They're called Lolly's Craft Shack group. So it's the people who like to shop at Lolly's little wall shack, because who doesn't? There's a group. I'll try and link it below. And they post what they've been making with, you know, Lolly's yarn and all their hauls, and people are posting the 2 kilo boxes that I didn't, you know, the cakey boxes that I didn't buy. Oh, I keep thinking, oh, that would have been really nice. But no. And they've all gone now, so I can't even, you know, get tempted. Yes. And they posted a picture of they were working on this blanket. I thought, with one of the cakes I've got, I thought that would be perfect. Excuse me, I've got really itchy nose. So yes, this is the modern granny rectangle, and up to here is all one cake. So I did a whole cake yesterday in the car. So it's a free pattern. I'll find the original pattern, but this, I just watched tutorial by Mikey, the Crochet Crowd. I'll link that as well. But it's just, it's sort of a granny, but in between you've got, slide this to the side, try and get it on a colour you can see a bit better. So under here is a chain 3 and a single crochet, and then the next round you put the grannies in. So it just breaks it up a bit, so you get that little bit of colour in between, and I really like it. So it's flying, but then again, I'm going to sneeze. Excuse me. Excuse me. Probably why I had an itchy nose. Yeah, I was in the car for a couple of hours yesterday, and once you get going you don't really want to stop, so I'm glad it's flying. So I'm on the second cake now. This is a different colour to the first one, obviously, and it had the yellow around it. It's just gone into a green, and this is what I've got left, so it's just coming out of the green here, and now it'll go like a bluey grey into a darker grey, and then into this sort of beigey biscuity colour, and then into the cream. I think the cream goes yellow by the look of it. I don't know if you can see that. It's back to a pale yellow. And then I'll switch back to, I've got another cake of each of these, so I'll switch back to the blue, and I'll finish off with the yellowy beigey one, and we'll see how big it is. So Tobin likes it so far. You alright, Jack? He's behind the camera on the sofa with his cup of tea. Bless him. Just make me laugh. Sits there with his little cup of tea, so sweet. Yeah, so that's what I've been doing. So it's nice to be making progress on something. It's nice to just sit and work on something. It's not got a lot of bits, it isn't fiddly, and yeah, just mindless. I think I was crocheting on it right up until sort of at 9:30 when I go and watch telly. And it's lovely. And I'm using my, I've left it up there. I think I've left it up there. Ow, just poked myself on a pin off the dragon. Yeah, it's not down here. Using my 5mm Susan Bates hook that Mary Beth sent me. Hey Mary Beth, thank you. I love those hooks. Excuse me. So, I've got work and the gym and I don't know what. I feel like there's something I should be doing after work today, and I can't think what it is. I know I've got to pick Tobin up from a party on my way home from work tomorrow. Don't know. They're off to see their granddad today. To see Paul's dad to take his birthday presents. Because he's retired now, so they can go and, you know, see him in the week and stuff. So that'd be good for them. Yeah, and then Tobin's got a party tomorrow. I'm not at work Friday because we're hoping to go away, so the weather needs to get back to, you know, sunshine, because we're not going if it's raining. Yeah, so I've got a short week. It's good. I'm tired. I'm tired from the weekend. I need a weekend to get over the weekend. But yeah, so I will go and do stuff. I've got to stop crocheting, which is really annoying. I could just sit and happily do that all day. So I highly recommend the pattern. It's super easy. I didn't even need to watch all of the tutorial of Mikey's. I did watch it all, but I was already like ahead of him because it's super easy. So yeah, give it a go. And this will be the first rectangle blanket, you know, in one I've done. I've obviously stitched stuff together and it's been a rectangle. Yeah, so I'll see how big I can get it. I do need more than 4 cakes, because I think that he uses carrot cakes in the video, and to make an adult size, a kid size or a baby size, which I think he said was 36 by 42 inches, he used 3 cakes, and the adult one, or the Afghan, was something like 56 by 60 inches. Jack, are you alright with that tea? Don't spill it. You alright? Yeah.
Just got to die tablet. But that's okay, because Dad's got a charger.
Okay, I'll sort it for you in a minute.
It's not his phone.
Where was I? Yeah, that uses 6 carrot cakes. And I've obviously got 4 cakes, but there's about 540 metres in them, which I think is more than you get in a carrot cake, because I think it's a larger, a heavier weight of wool yarn. But yeah, anywho, I will go and make my fruit, and I'm probably going to work early because I honestly woke up yesterday thinking it was Tuesday and that I'd forgotten to do something at work. What? Took me ages to realise, you know, when you wake up and like, what day is it? I don't know. What day was yesterday? What did I do? Jack, hold on, I'll sort it for you. Yeah, I woke up in a full-on panic that I'd forgotten to do something and my customer was going to be upset. So, I'm going to go into work today and check that his container has come off the vessel. And, yeah, please, the shipping gods be with me, hey? Okay, I'm going to go. I'm really going to go. No, you hang on. No, you hang on. Right, I will see you later. Bye. Hi, everyone. Let me just scooch you around a little bit. So, I hope you're okay. It's coming up to 5 o'clock. In the afternoon. Work was busy, but I got through a lot of work, which was good. And yeah, I went in. I was half an hour early and left 10 minutes late, but I wanted to get something done before I left. My hair's gone a bit fluffy. Then I went to the gym and came home, and the kids have decided that they were gonna play upstairs together nicely and leave me in one piece. So I had to sit down and do some crochet. Paul took them to see his dad today, and his sister was there with our little niece Felicity, so the kids had a great time playing with her, so that was good. But I've done some more work on the Small But Mighty Dragon. So the ends are sewn in, yay! The arms are on. I've shored up the legs a bit more. That one, while it was moving nicely, it developed it was a bit loose. So just finished putting his arms on, done his eyes, sewn his mouth in a bit more so he's not quite so flappy. Yeah, one of the eyes had to come off completely and go back on because it just wasn't quite right. So it's ears, horns and wings to do, so I'll do some more of that tonight. But yeah, so I think it's quite cute. His nose looks skew with. But yeah, giving you the eye. Whoa. What you looking at? Yeah. Sorry that all my creatures talk to you. I need to perhaps see about getting a felt pen on, doing some sort of shading like Sharon does, but I don't know, quite like it like that. So yeah, hopefully he'll be done. Oops, one of his belly stripes moved. So hopefully I'll be done with him soon. I shouldn't imagine the wings take too long to do, but I need to have a look through it. If I can get him finished tonight, that's great. If not, I'll finish him off tomorrow. Yeah, that's it really. So I'm going to go. It's been a nice chilled afternoon. I'm going to go do tea now, and then probably play some games with the kids. Once we've dragged them down out of the rooms, normally they go in their rooms to play, and within 2 minutes they're downstairs and someone's hurt or something. But we've got a new game that they play, and they love it, and they're entertained for hours, and they moan when we fetch them. Love it. And it's not a computer game. Brilliant. So yeah, I will leave it here, and I will see you again tomorrow for the last day of Vlog Every Day in July. Bye guys.